Right, what's going on today? A bit of good luck today, a few wins. Is monge going to change it? Let's play this d6 and quick e5 system, inviting exchange of queens. Okay, another one, he's not accepting it. Let's try for this dynamic, double pawns, if knight d4, knight c6. Is he going to give me a dynamic here for double pawns? Yes. Okay, so kind of, I want the potentially losing trump cards here, because I think along with them there's blasting rook on the b file along with the double pawns. I've got control of the d5, it might not be too bad. Depends if he can soak up the dynamic pressure and then do something with the double pawns later, or maybe even play c5, or a7 might be weak. Okay, but for the moment I'm going to ignore that a7, I'm going to go for that rook. Maybe here a6 just in case he wants to take that. Okay, so now can I put a bit of pressure on c4? Get rid of this bishop, maybe queen c8, a bit crude, but there's nothing to work with my pawn structure here. I don't mind losing that bishop. He doesn't mind losing his dark square bishop either. I could have done something about that, that's a shame. I could have played rook e8. I liked the dark square bishop. I suppose he could have played rook e1 to stop this trade here. So exchange of each other's bishops, cozy bishops. Both kings getting a bit exposed to the cold temperature. I don't want to play c5, I don't particularly want to play f6. Maybe h5. h5 to play h4, maybe rook h8. h4, g5 at some point. I'll play h4 and try and weaken f4. f6 and g5. Play knight g6 to f4. And he's cutting that out. Okay, unless I do it as a pawn sack. Do it as a pawn sack. Don't mind losing g5, knight g6. Get e5 maybe. As long as d5 is not lost, the pawns do a useful job here. e5, maybe I'll just take and then f5 or something, or takes d5. So takes, queen g5, knight g6. Rook f1, take queen e5. I don't mind that particularly. There's a blockade on e4. The knight would be good on e5, better than this guy. Ah! Okay. Okay, what about just, I don't know, taking like this, then d5. I want to shield the rook from my, takes d5. Still got access to f5 and f4. It's d5, queen g5, knight g6. I don't know, rook f1, knight g5, queen g5, queen e5. I was thinking about this. He's not convinced about queen g5, knight g6, rook f1. Okay, maybe he is now. I haven't got d4s away at the moment. Okay, he's going to come to d4 with knight. Okay. c7's also vulnerable. Maybe rook f7 here. Double up rooks. Mind you, knight d4. Queen e5 gives up c7. Takes. Rook c7. Doesn't look too good. Mind you, knight d4 looks horrendous. Can't see what else then. Given knight d4. c5. Rook c5. Queen f7 is rook f1. d4, knight d4, queen d5. That looks more like it. But rook c7, rook f7. King's getting a bit exposed. do something. What about just, I don't know, rook c8, rook b7, rook b4? What about just simply giving up, just queen e5 here, giving up the c7? What would be the point? No, I don't know. Rook f7, knight d4 is coming to f5. That is kind of tragic. Busted position. Looks a bit busted here. Maybe rook b7, knight d4. No, I don't know. I don't know. Looks terrible. I'm gonna go for this one, I think. I hope for the best. It doesn't look too appetizing. Queen e5, rook c7. It's a case of playing the lesser evil, I think. Whatever the lesser evil is in the position. Knight d4, knight d3. Knight d3 here. Getting mated, I think. So maybe this one's better. So I'm going to try and get in knight d3 anyway. Okay, I'll take that one. Knight d3 in. Maybe rook e4, rook f4. Rook e1. Maybe rook e1. King g2. Rook a1. Oh, okay, it's not so bad as before. Maybe my king can crawl in. King g5 to f4, getting king in. So I've got to be careful with the checks. Winning another pawn. If my king's going to get in, maybe I want my king to g3 and just play rook e1 mate. Can I play king g5 then? But I'm going to lose that pawn on d5. So I'll put the king on g2 first. So that's knight f4. Knight f4 for rook d5. Also hitting that knight might be useful anyway. Okay, we'll keep the king over here. So knight f4, rook e3 to a g3 using this pawn. Knight f5 stops that whole idea. Whoops. Okay, so what about just, I don't know, rook here. Mind you, now rook d5 is possible. I've made a mess of this. Great. Now it's just totally gone. I just have to, okay, let's hope for the best here in this ending. Try and keep the king out. Pass pawn majority. Easier said than done. Keep one pawn there. Okay, so that's an H pawn. If I just try and win the B pawn, get the king back for a sec, and try and win the B pawn. Nope! Knight f4. Oh. Okay, keep this guy on. This is going to be tricky to win, surely. Don't know. 17 seconds to finish me off. It's the story of today. What is going on today? Okay. A4. Maybe that wasn't such a hot idea. So there's two outside pass pawns. Okay, 7 seconds to finish me off with two outside pass pawns. Why did I want to do that? Keep checking. Oh, not like that. Oh, the draw. or win. No, draw. No mating material. Blimey. Oh. So I slip that down to 2258 after that very difficult game. So what happened here? So much for the dynamics. So bishop e3 is twofold, hitting a7, get rid of the dark square bishop as well. So queen d2, unless I want to lose a7 here, I'm faced with this bishop h6, weakening my king. So, okay, you couldn't play that immediately because of b2, but now there is the threat of bishop h6, which is actually quite good here, probably. So my king's a little bit weak, and now this crazy idea came to mind, f6 and g5. Couldn't have this have been done a little bit better? F6, f4. Do I want to try and get the dark squares? And he broke my position apart, it seems. Here, with this knight maneuver, coming to d4 is very, very strong. c5 is very, very strong. Looks a bit grim. Then it didn't look so grim. Then I managed to lose another pawn. Then this grim ending. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks so much.